So without further ado, we will start. So let me tell you guys about HCSF first. So HCSF is the Healthcare Administration Student Forum. Firstly, HCA students and all other students wishing to learn about the growing healthcare sector are welcome. So it's open to everyone. Students, faculty, alumni, and healthcare professionals. We understand that CSULB is a commuter school and a lot of our classes are online. So this is a way of helping with that. Again, HCSF encourages engagement and community outreach. And lastly, HCSF is committed to the professional and personal growth of its members. Now for UPD is Upsilon Phi Delta. We are the Healthcare Administration Honors portion. So we are to promote activity that will elevate the standards, ideals, competence, and ethics of men and women, preparing for careers in healthcare management, policy, and leadership. Upsilon Phi Delta is a national academic honor society for students in healthcare administration. So there's over 100 chapters in the US. Basically, whoever wants to sign up in their college, they will. And UPD is accredited through the Association of University Programs in Healthcare Administration, AUPHA. Again, over 100 chapters in the US. So we'll actually go into board member introductions now, just so you can meet us. Let's see. Okay. So firstly, this is Sammy. She's the HCSF president. Her major is healthcare administration and her minors are international business and human resources. Her professional career goals are, while working in the healthcare field, is to help with unconscious bias and health disparities among people of color. Fun facts, as you can see, she has 2 kids, a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. She loves to read sci-fi books, and she currently serves as the ASI student government as a board of trustees. She also collects Squishmallows and has over 70. And lastly, her golden retriever is named Weston, and he is her service dog. Kim, you want to go ahead?
Yes, thank you, Eric. Hi, my name is Kimberly Gonzalez. I am the vice president for both Healthcare Administration Student Forum and UPD. My major is healthcare administration with a minor in human resources. And my professional career goals, I plan on pursuing my MHA and having a career in either the human resources realm of healthcare or patient experience. And fun facts, I love to read. So any book recommendations, I will love to hear about them. And my favorite activities are baking, and I love picnics at the park. And I'm also obsessed with jewelry. So you'll probably see me around school or in person, and I'm always decked out with earrings or rings. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you so much, Kim. And then we also posted the sign-in sheet on the chat. So make sure you guys do that, guys. So you get your extra credit for your classes. And so it counts as a meeting for you. But without further ado, next is Valerie Mendoza. She's actually our HCSF secretary. Her major is health administration with a minor in health science. Her professional career goals are working within quality improvement or public health and ultimately obtaining an MPH or MHA. Fun fact, she is obsessed with anything cheetah or leopard print. Next is Tracy Trin.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tracy. I am HCSF and UPD treasurer. My major is healthcare administration. So one of my educational goals is to get my master's degree in healthcare administration. And my dream job is to work and oversee a medical and diagnostic lab in the future. Some fun facts about me. So I'm really obsessed with piercings. I have like 11 or 12 total now, and I'm planning to get more on my ears and my nose. And in my free time, I like to play volleyball, and I play intramural here at Long Beach.
Thank you, Tracy. Next is Anya Avendano. So Anya is both the HCSF and UPD Public Relations Officer. Her major is healthcare administration, and her minor is linguistics. Her professional career goals is she's planning on pursuing a master's degree in psychology and a PhD in neurolinguistics with the aim of becoming a professor. Fun fact, she loves road trips and will spontaneously drive long distances. Next is Maya Espinal. Maya, did you want to say yours or? Okay. Maya is actually our newest board member. She is the HCSF student liaison. Her major is healthcare administration, and her personal career goals are to be a director within the medical field, focused primarily in research and development. She would also love to travel and help bring innovative solutions across the globe. Fun fact, she is a nature and wildlife conservation technician. She also enjoys our natural habitats around Los Angeles and helping take care of our wildlife. Next is me. I am the UPD president. My major is healthcare administration, and I am interested in obtaining a master's degree in health informatics to be on the technological side of healthcare. I'm also considering joining the Navy Medical Service Corps as a healthcare administration officer to finance that master's degree. Fun fact, I have 13 tattoos and have another one scheduled for April. Maybe one in March too. Next is T. T is our UPD secretary. Her major is healthcare administration, and she's planning on joining the healthcare force as a compliance officer. She is also considering pursuing her master's degree in public policy or health law. Fun fact, she loves soccer, and she watches EPL matches weekly and plays FIFA on her PS5. Last but not least, actually, no, not last. Aya Saeed, she is our UPD membership coordinator. Her major is healthcare administration with a minor in information systems. She's interested in exploring the intersection of health and social justice, health disparities, and health technology. I plan on pursuing my MPH, MBA in the future. Fun fact, she enjoys reading and running. Send her book recommendations. And now, Oluwaseun, she is our UPD student liaison. Her major is health administration, and her professional career goals are planning on getting a MHA and currently trying to get her project management certificate. She also used to be obsessed with becoming a pro athlete. Now on to our mission. So our mission is to promote an environment advantageous to educational and ethical development of personal and social skills for effective leadership in healthcare organizations. How we do this? Well, first is community. We network with your peers and make friends. As I mentioned, CSULB is primarily a commuter school, and a lot of our courses in HCA are online. So it can be kind of difficult to make connections. That's where we kind of step in. It really helps. Also, our alumni network, we're pretty close-knit with our alumni. The majority of us end up going to HCAD, which is the Alumni Association right after us. Next is events. Obviously, we learn beyond classroom through workshops and guest speakers. We invite them for you. Typically, guest speakers, they won't necessarily meet with one person, but they'll definitely meet for students 20, 30, 40. And then professional development, we begin the journey as a healthcare professional. Here we go to membership. So for HESF, as I mentioned, you could be any major. So you don't have to be a healthcare administration major. As long as you have a love for healthcare administration or you just want to find out, it's open to you. The rates, they're $10 per semester or $20 for the academic year. There is no GPA requirement. However, we do require you to attend at least 3 events for active membership. Now, if you are part of HESF or UPD, you can get a graduation sash. As you see, this is our 2022 one. We're still designing the 2023 one, but we will reveal that to you soon. And the price is still to be determined. For UPD, you do have to be an HCA major since it is the HCA honors portion. As far as payment, it's $10 per semester or $20 for lifetime membership. So as you can see, I would steer you more towards the $20 one. Since it is honors, there is a GPA requirement of 3.25. And now UPD exclusively gets a graduation stole and tassel. I have the stole here and also the tassel. Looks like this, kind of. I know it's blurry. And Alejandra, I see your question. You can be part of both. You don't necessarily have to, but we do appreciate the support. It's basically up to you. Again, UPD gets everything HCSF gets. But again, it's only open to HCA majors and certain GPA. But you can definitely be a part of both. We appreciate it. Now, as far as open leadership positions, we're actually full for both at the moment. However, many of us are graduating. So if you're interested, I recommend reaching out to any of the officers that you want to, that position you want. That way they can fill you in. You can reach out to me, them, anywhere on Discord, in person, email. I highly recommend it. But elections haven't been announced quite yet, but they will be. Now here's events. You don't have to take a picture, but we recommend it. We're gonna go ahead and post it on our social medias and Discord, so it's not necessarily, you don't have to quite yet. But this is a comprehensive list of our spring 2023 meetings, fundraisers, and workshops. So today is obviously our first general meeting introduction. Next, in March 1st, it's actually our HCAN Excel workshop. A lot of the HCA 480 and 481 classes are given extra credit for that. Right, the day after is we have our AP workshop at 7 p.m. Next is March 10th. This is the second general meeting, the bigger ones. It's what to do with my HCA degree. On April 5th, 6 p.m., we have the HCAN Excel workshop. Again, your teachers will probably, or I'm sorry, your professors will probably give extra credit for this. I know Professor Freshman is. April 14th is our last general meeting. This is going to be doing consulting with Professor Ramirez. He is Dr. Ramirez now, Jeremy Ramirez. So congratulations to him. And last but not least is May 5th. We are going to be having an in-person pinning ceremonies / graduation party. We don't have the time quite yet. It will more than likely be in the Japanese garden. If you haven't been there yet, it's pretty nice. But yeah, that's our biggest event. You'll see more information will be revealed. This is our contact information. This QR code will lead to our link tree where you could find everything, basically our emails, our Beach Sync, our Discord, our Instagrams, and our cash nets to pay for membership. But we are extremely active on Discord. We have a really good community. I know a lot of people have reached out and made friends and asked questions. It's probably our most active. But if you're more familiar with Instagram, we're on there as well. We'll post all of our stuff on all of our social medias. And I think I even bother you guys on your beach board as well. Lastly, now is the time for questions. I know we went through that pretty fast, but it's a Friday and it's our first introductory meeting, just introductory, no guest speaker. But yeah, Q&A, you can ask on chat or in person, or not in person, but you know what I mean. But Alejandra, I see you. How do we pay dues? So you can pay dues on CashNet. And that could be found through this QR code. Depending on which club you want to join, it'll differ, but that is how you will pay. HCA pre-majors. So Kevin, that's actually a really great question. No, you have to be UPD. I'm sorry, you have to be UPD. You have to be an HCA major, and you have to have one semester as an HCA major. So basically, to prove that you are an HCA honors student, you must have one semester as an HCA major with a GPA of 3.25 or above. Mia, is there any financial help for dues? That is a great question. I asked Dr. Eliana, which is our HCA department chair, and they haven't gotten back to me. I'll go ahead and give them a little nudge again, because I let her know that, you know, a lot of students would appreciate the help. Yeah, we're gonna have a fundraiser at Chipotle pretty soon. So hopefully that'll help and we can get you guys some financial assistance. Maria, yes, please. So it's never too late to join UPD or HCASF, especially if you want like grad gear, such as the stole and the tassel. And then lastly, don't forget to get that sign-in sheet. Your professors or yourself can ask us for the sign-in sheet. That way it's proof that you were here and you can get your extra credit. And Christine, yes, you can. That's a good question, actually. So yeah, if you want to get the UPD stash or tassel this semester, even though you're graduating in the fall, yeah, absolutely. You can just pay and you'll have it ready for you. And Rihanna, the only difference, yes, so essentially we are sister organizations. HCSF and UPD, we both have the same mission. The only difference is UPD is the honors version, so they do have the GPA requirement. And Sandra, I see your question is, you're still in your third year, and should I join later? You know, that's kind of up to you. I would recommend joining UPD just because of the $20 lifetime membership, but that's up to you. Again, you don't have to join both. We would love it if you do, but it's totally up to you. And Rihanna, this is a great question. We are trying to do a fee that covers both, but it's kind of hard just because the cash nets are separate. We have separate accounts basically, so it's kind of difficult to do a fee like a cheaper fee if you do both, right? Just because we're not sure how to split it in a way. But again, you don't have to join both. We would love if you do. You don't have to. And if you don't remember when you paid, I would recommend asking either, well, the treasurer, Tracy, she has basically an Excel sheet of who paid and when. You can also reach out to the vice president or the president. We'll let you know, definitely. And speaking of, if you don't meet the GPA requirement for this semester, can we still go to UPD events until then? Yes. So to be an active member, you have to, there's certain steps you have to follow, right? You have to go to at least 3 events and you have to pay your membership fees. So nobody's gonna stop you from going to events if you haven't paid your fees, but you just won't be considered an active member. So you won't necessarily have membership on BeachSync and you won't be able to buy merch. But again, we're not gonna bar you from coming to events, you know, we're gonna still encourage you to go because these are great events. We're just trying to network and we're not gonna let finances get in the way of that. Maria, exactly. So as Anya said, you don't have to join all, but feel free to, you know, there's only a minimum of 3, but if you can't due to work, school, anything of that sort, it's not required. Let's see. Daisy, which would you recommend joining if you graduate in May? Well, okay, let's go through it. If you graduate in May and you join UPD, you can buy the tassel and stole. Now, if you don't want to, then I would join just HCSF. It really depends on what you're looking for. They both have, only UPD has access to the graduation stuff. For example, the stole and the tassel. However, if you're an HCSF, you can still buy the stash. It's really up to you. Rihanna, are the rest of the events in person? At the moment, the only event that we have confirmed in person is that grad/pinning ceremony party. But I know we definitely want in-person events. We had a coffee social last semester with a ton of healthcare professionals. So hopefully we can do that again, but we'll see. At the moment, all events are via Zoom, besides the pinning ceremony. But we'll try to confirm some ones in person. I know people miss that. I do too. Oh no, it hasn't been revealed yet. Don't worry. So Celeste, you're wondering where you can purchase the sash and tassel. We're gonna get we're gonna get a head count of how many people want them, and then we'll purchase it and see how many we need. So yeah, hasn't been built yet. Keep an eye out on our social media or Discord, because we're gonna send out interest forms. And if there are no other questions, guys, let's see. Maria, to sign up for, I'm assuming for HCSF or UPD, right? So the first step would be going to our link tree or just BeachSync and searching HCSF or UPD, whichever club you're interested in, and apply for membership. Once you do that, you would then go to the CashNet link and pay for the semester or the academic year or for the lifetime, up to you. And that's the main step to being an actual member. And then since we are nearing the end, I do recommend signing in if you haven't yet. That way you get your credit.
So I just want us to reiterate and clarify again. So either the link on your Instagram, that will lead to us being able to sign up as a member, right?
For Instagram,
Because you have a link tree on your Instagram, right?
yes, exactly. Once you click that link, it'll pop up all the beach things. So I would just click the one that you're interested in, HCSF or UPD.
Okay, and then this QR code we're looking at right now, that's to pay the fee.
The QR code is actually the same thing as the link tree. It's basically
Oh,
a
okay.
tree, yeah.
Oh, but it'll bring up everything, like paying for it and signing up as a member and all that.
Exactly. It's almost in order as well, because the beach things come first, and then the cash nets are on the bottom. So basically follow that order: the HCSF beach link or the UPD beach link, and then the HCSF cash net or the UPD cash
Right.
net.
Right. Okay. And then one more. It makes more sense to buy like all the tassels and the things for graduation when we graduate, right? Like we wouldn't buy it now if we're graduating like in a year, right?
Yes, exactly. I wouldn't, unless you're trying to be like, yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah. I wouldn't see a reason for you to buy a year early, you know?
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Well, okay, just going off of that, I guess maybe a con would be like inflation. Maybe the tassel or the tassel, the sash, anything else might raise in price. I could tell you the sashes, when we purchased them last year, they were 60. This time it's looking a little more expensive. So I guess maybe that, just keep in mind, yeah. Unfortunately. They are dated with the year. True. Okay. The sash is dated with the year. However, the tassels and everything else isn't. There is no date. It's just have our honors colors. There we go. Honors colors, blue and red. Okay, we'll give it one more minute until 7:30, and then we will adjourn, y'all. Again, this is just an introductory meeting to let you guys know what we do and how we do it. Okay, it's 7:30. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your Friday and meeting with us. It was a pleasure. We hope to see you guys throughout the semester. Again, I know a lot of us are online, so if you guys ever see us on campus, say hi, say what's up. Have a good one, guys.